What's up, everybody? Hope you're having a great Monday. It's been an alright Monday for me. I kind of front-loaded all my chores this weekend, so I could use today to just chill. Instead, I did a hard 5K. I basically did my normal 5K route, but going backwards. Why is this hard? Well, because it goes from 200 feet of elevation loss to 200 feet of elevation gain. And there are a couple hills on that absolutely destroy my calves. Oh my gosh. But I did it. I survived. I had a big bibimbap bowl, and now I'm here. So chat, you don't have to worry about me. I actually ate before stream today. Don't worry about it. Thank you, Sayeth, for the raid. I'm aware that no alerts went off. I will need to look into that. I thought I had alerts set up for raids. Maybe I don't. And maybe I just have it set up for subs, or follows. Subs? What am I talking about? I'm not monetized. Alright, we're just gonna jump right into it today. Kill the Xenoblade music. I know the background music's still on. I have the power to turn that off. And I can hear it. No, it's good music. That is Satoral Marsh Night, which is where the super boss I destroyed lives today. Actually, hold on. So, well, the copyrighted music is from the copyrighted song that I played for my BRB. That's why. Extended, yes, okay. And it's fixed on YouTube. So, not really an issue. That's the OST. It's good. Can you grab the right thing? Thank God. Okay. Bear with me for a moment, chat. I want to show you something. It's going to take a minute for me to get there. Okay. Change resolution. Yes, everything changed. I know. Oh no, you guys get to see everything. What a shame. So, shameless self-promotion. That's not my channel. The reason why Satoral March is playing is because I beat a super boss today. And I beat something that may very well be the hardest boss fight in Xenoblade 1. Despotic Arsene. Notice how close I am to defeating it here, and the video is an hour long. Don't worry about it, it's fine. If you want the attempt where I actually beat it, that starts at about 50 minutes in. It has a nasty talent art that will basically TPK you if you're not expecting it. But yeah, really difficult boss fight. Let's check out that ending real quick. This was momentous. This is easily one of my crowning gaming achievements so far of my life. This is huge, folks. At this point in the fight, the hits just keep. Okay, getting close. But it's fun playing the YouTube game and yes! Woo! That's Arsene, baby! Woo! That is Super Boss number 2 down for me. I'm gonna save that. Oh man, awesome. And that is the noise that I make when I beat an incredibly difficult boss fight. So typically, from looking on the internet, this is the boss that people fight last in the game, just because it has such an insane amount of agility, and it has auras that it can give itself to improve those. Oh, I forgot that I quit Steam earlier, so my computer could render quicker. Yeah, it is time for DaVinci. I'm figured we just do like one chapter of DaVinci. I think I have 3 chapters left. I think it's pretty much like one puzzle box or puzzle room per chapter. House of DaVinci 2. Oh gosh. Work's gonna be interesting this week. I can't go into great detail why, but I mean, if you think about what you've heard about jobs recently, uh, there's a non-zero chance that there's going to be cuts at my workplace. We'll see what happens. My department, my division, not my department, has an all hands tomorrow, simply titled "Administration Change." So we're gonna see what happens. All right, so we're back in Italy. We're back in the motherland. I don't know what accent that was, but I did the Italian hands, the Italian hand movements, even though you guys can't see it. How is the game volume? Is it hot? Low? Good? Hopefully it's fine. Sick. Oh yeah, these are the events of the first game. Okay, we're finally connecting the two games together. Giacomo. Who are you? Your face is a little bit flat. Off he goes. What happened? I just remember falling down endlessly. So Borgia and I just fell into a different time, and what's he gonna do with the glove? Okay. So was everything that happened up to this point a prequel to the last game? It may have been. That's cool. I found a little dude. It's Leonardo. Wow. We got a little puzzle thing going on over here. What else we got? We got Crank. There's Crank. I knew I had seen it earlier. Well, I know where the crank goes. Or handle. Sorry. Sorry for me to presume that the handle's the crank. This chest is from the first game, isn't it? And this is going to be a puzzle box of some variety. Also, guys, upon consultation with other people, it appears that I do not know how to pronounce topiary. Is that correct now? I think I said topiary yesterday. Is topiary correct? Sounds correct now? Very cool. What an embarrassment. I know I embarrass myself daily, but that was not a word that I thought I was pronouncing incorrectly. Oops. My oh my, how I have been schooled. What kind of attachment point does this dude have? Cross. Okay. Really not much to interact with here. Oh. Wow. That's really cool, dude. Does the other side do that? No, but it looks like there is a compartment over here as well. Very cool. Attachment, what do you... Oh! I did a thing. I did another thing. Wow. The cogwheel probably goes with the thing. Bam! Now, rotate. Oh. Okay. Oh. Interesting. I have a little bit of a strategy here. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm moving the thing up. And I'm going to want to knock it up like that. Yeah. Do it again. Now back. There we go. Keep on doing it. Alright, now I just need this two to be knocked up one more, right? Is that what I was supposed to do? I am slightly confused. Okay, it can move up further. It can move up even more than I thought. Okay. I can knock that up. And then I should be free to knock up again right here. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Work it, girl. I can correct the other side. I just need to finish this side first, I think. Okay. Now, knock it up. Yup, there we go, baby. Took me a moment to figure out what to do with that puzzle, but that was a good one. That was a good self-contained puzzle. I liked that one. Bellissimo. Okay, this is a key that can rotate. Let's go look at the keyhole. Okay, so arrange the key. Is that right? That looks pretty close. No? Oh. Well, this would fit in the keyhole. It's just missing this thing here. There we go. That should be correct now. Yay! Oh, I get to keep the key? I love it when games let you actually keep items for a bit. Oh, that looks like an indentation for this dude. Or another, or dudette. Oh, oh? Ah. Ah, wire. Well, I have a handle now. Don't know really what that does for me. Why can I still click on this? Oh, I have clicked out of the game. Why, hello, chat. I have accidentally tapped over to you. Also, I have a sneeze that keeps on building up, and it won't let me actually sneeze, so bear with me. I might be a little bit quiet for like the next minute while I work out my sneeze. I can't mess with the way that this base looks, can I? No. Can't rotate these anymore. That part's done. I thought maybe I could, like... I know in the room... You could, like... There's one chest in, like, the room, too, where you can close the lid, open it up again, and it reveals, like, a hidden compartment. That was cool. Can I can use the handle here. Okay. Oh my gosh, I got my orb. Giacomo. Before you came to Milan, I was visited by Cesare Borgia, accompanied by mysterious men. They brought ancient... I guess I'm gonna read this as Mario now. But incomplete plans... That's not Mario. For an extraordinary machine. I'm done with voices. Voices are over. And wanted me to build it for them. My curiosity outweighed caution, and I accepted the commitment, including the promise of complete confidentiality. Captivated by the prospect, I started working right away, and the Duke came to check on me only from time to time. Soon I found the key to immeasurable... Oops. I accidentally right-clicked, it took me ahead to, the next page. And I clicked again and it went away. Oopsie boopsies. The train is stucky fucky. Oh, we've been here before. Oh, rip. We're going back to the past to play shitty games that suck ass. I need to watch... Well, I don't need to watch more AVGN. I just need to be better about remembering what the jingle goes like. It's a metal loop. There's also these. Okay. A loop goes there. Boop. And boop. Ipsy voopsy to train a stucky bucky. I'm a disgrace to my family legacy and heritage. I have no issues with this. Some of the mechanisms I should look at. Oh. Oh, I got my lens back. Interesting. Oops. Yeah, I couldn't remember the whole thing. It makes me sad. Wait, oh, I see the solution. I see the solution. I just remember Upsy Vupsy to train his Stucky Bucky. That's the only part I remember from it. Oh, nosy wozies, there are human beings there. But they're frozen in timey-wimey. Oh shit! I believe you're correct. Mm-hmm. So the real question is, how do I learn Dutch? I gotta complete the Uwu language journey. Um, French is like half Uwu. Japanese is a little Uwu. Now we gotta work on Dutch. Ah, it's Leonardo. You see, that's not very kawaii desu of you, okay? Like, if a Neko called me kawaii, that would make my day. In Florence, I found myself between a rock and a hard place. Should I give the machine to Borgia or the secret society? I chose neither, but I needed a plan. There was only one way to get out of this mess. I cannot do voices for this. To go through the time machine into the past to prevent it from ever being built. The drawback of the device was its instability, so it could only be used twice in succession. That was a good thing. I could go through the gate and leave it inoperable for whoever would lay his hands on it. Or her hands. God, Leonardo. And that's how I first overcame the barrier of time. Oh yeah, it was just that easy. And returned 11 years into the past. The year 1495. I thought that said 1995, and I'm like, that ain't correct, Chief. You see, when the boys and I do group bath time at Japanese onsens, we call each other cute, okay? It is just as gay as it sounds. And I would not give up group bath time for the world. Okay? What else we got going on here? We got a keyhole. That... Oh. What's that got to do with my knob? Oh. Doesn't sound very gay. It's fair. Group bath time is very fun, though. Okay? I mean... Oh, wait. Shit. I gotta be able to move these things around somehow. Like... Because this needs to be next to this in this rotation. But it can't be. We did. And it was a lovely time. Yeah. I have not been back to White Sands since. I don't know. It's a long drive to get to White Sands from Santa Fe. That's like hours. I can't do that. Oh? There's more things down here. Yeah, that's the problem, is that you're right about it not being redoable. What? What does this change for me? Going in the same direction. Oh. I was trying to figure out the puzzle, and I solved it. That's the problem with this game series in particular, is that I have solved puzzles a lot just by trying to figure out what's going on with it. Seems the sander needs to be spinning. Okay. Any other puzzle things going on here? Nothing behind me. Obviously that doorknob's going to come into play eventually. So obviously there's numbers here. I think I'm gonna have to enter these numbers in. Oh. I hear that journal scribbling. You know what's neat? Is that the game faces you in the direction of the next thing you have to write down. Is what I would say if it continued doing it. But it did not. Okay. So I think there's something that I'm missing about this puzzle here. Some way to, like, change what these are. Or what these symbols are. It doesn't matter. Exact dates don't matter with time travel at all. Just send yourself to somewhere random and you'll be fine. So I suspect that whatever I'm missing in this puzzle has something to do with this doohickey here. Aha! Figured out how to swap. So those two need to be next to each other. These two need to swap. No, wait. I already solved it. We're done. Oh shit, look at that little dude go. Go on, little dude. The Oculus Perpetua was conceived as a side product of my research into the ancient, incomplete, yet incredibly advanced plans. How was Borgia able to get his hands on it? What was the role of the secret society? If I knew the answers to these questions, I could prevent the time machine from ever existing. After I arrived in the year 1995, I know it's 1495, but it's canonical. DaVinci got reincarnated as DiCaprio. Okay? Just putting it out there. He's in 1995. Oh, you best believe that this is the reason why I don't have like an actual live cam setup, because you guys would see me looking very closely at my monitor right now to read this. I needed to hide my presence even from myself, but I had a plan. After your escape from the prison, I gave you the Oculus Perpetua, which you used to acquire the sketch of the finished time machine. Borgia took it, and I could find out how he would react. So, I had practice for this. My grandma sent me a Valentine's Day card, which, God bless her heart, I'm so happy that she sent me one. But she sent me a Valentine's Day card. It is written in the worst cursive imaginable. It's borderline incomprehensible. And I managed to get my way through it. Okay. So I'm assuming I'm symbol matching here. So, here's the problem. I have told some of my coworkers that I stream, and that if they ever want to check me out, it's the same as my Discord. Problem. I'm a furry. They don't know that. They would not like that fact about me. Maybe that means I need to get better friends. Or maybe that just means I need to be more comfortable with myself. And recognizing that not everybody is going to like that. But, yeah, that is a risk that I run. By virtue of being online. Oops. Yeah, I've done webcam a couple times, and I've gotten a lot less camera shy on my music channel. So like, if you ever want to watch me like play bass guitar poorly or play piano poorly, if you go to my music channel, you'll actually get to see what I look like. But I don't think it really enhances the type of content that I do gaming-wise to have a face cam. I know people who would disagree with that statement, but I think for the type of streamer that I am, it's not going to enhance anything. Okay. Cool. For an H and a G. So I have no knowledge about this puzzle. I'm just assuming this is what I'm supposed to do. You're absolutely right on that. I have too much technical training in piano. Oh gosh, I almost switched desktops. There we go. E and J. Uh-huh. At least they're just letters, right? There's some plot. There's a little bit of, like, suspension of disbelief here. I'm looking for J and B. E and G. Oh gosh. Yeah. H and C. Also, I'm disappointed with myself. Brutal Moose went live as soon as I did. And I'm like, God damn it. I'm almost caught up on the Bratz Rock Angels streams. I could watch live. Nah. I'm here because I wanted to stream. I would recommend it. Brutal Moose is my favorite YouTuber and streamer. He's helped me through a lot of depressing times in my life. And, I probably the only YouTuber I vaguely have a parasocial relationship with, where it's like, oh my gosh, he's live. This has made my day. Okay. So now the puzzle gets a little bit harder. Because I can only see one face, so anything that has an A on the left-hand side. Looks like there's only one. Only one piece that has an A on the left-hand side. Well, puzzle cracked. It's easy now. C and a B. Bam. A and a B. And a C and a D. Wow, letters. Woo. Who has H on the bottom? You have H on the bottom. H bottom guy. Come on, get back there. There we go. Now you. Come on. And there we go. See, I knew I was spelling the Last Supper the whole time, chat. Yeah, if my conception of the puzzle was wrong, I'd be shocked because that's how it seemed like it was set up to work. But I remember I had that happen with Ribbon a lot, where my conception of how a puzzle functioned was just fundamentally wrong. Green ones were unmovable, correct. That's what I tried moving very first. Alright, time to lean in close to the monitor. Maybe you are wondering why I haven't told you Gunnar, my friend. I knew that you came to me from Castello Estense, and was worried that you were sent either by Borgia or the Secret Society. In the beginning, I did not trust you. Do not forget that at the time. I did not know what I know now. As time went by, I found in you an excellent assistant and a friend. Oh god, get them out. They're up his asshole. Later in Florence, I wanted to tell you everything, but there was an unexpected turn of events. A half-mad Borgia appeared in Florence as well as people from the Weird Society. Hey, no, don't call their freaky fun weird, okay? They're just having room parties, okay? They're fine. And I needed to put my plan into motion sooner than I expected. Okay. What's new? Another church. Okay. Oh, well. This is another case where I just kind of wanted to inspect the item, but every aspect of the item is clickable from the orientation I was looking at it. Oh. Move. And move. You see, I have no idea. I mean, it's well known that DaVinci actually, like, did time travel, right? Like, that was taught to me in history class. So, this could very well be true. Oh, you go in the center. Let that sink in. Oh, that's mine now. I got a star-shaped tool. Okay. That's also mine now. Mm-hmm. I mean, this is just like a classic Gothic cathedral, right? You've got your very nice Gothic roof, your church spire. You've got your flying buttresses, and you have wheel. Big wheel. Right? I mean, that's how I remember Notre Dame before it burned down. Sad there's no evidence of it now, since they had to rebuild the roof. Oh, there's a whole spire in the center. Oh, I can just yeah, I'll just pick up the burnished brass object. When did the center spire show up? I think I'm an idiot for not recognizing that it would show that it showed up at all. Oops. Well, you go there. Oh, yes. Ah, yes, physics, my favorite. Silly me, that's why Notre Dame burned down. They lit a fire and the roof started spinning. Classic. I don't know why they even did that. Like, that was so dumb. So, I think they did the camera obscura thing in the first game, if I'm not mistaken. Well, the lens is dirty. I have to clean it. Yeah, they vaguely implied that DaVinci made a camera in the last game because there's one puzzle, I think, that involved, like, projecting your thoughts, your prayers, your soul. But involved, like, projecting something onto a surface. Which is not necessarily, like, mean invention of a camera, but it was a similar concept to it. Calm down, computer. I hear you trying to be a rocket back there. So I have to clean my thing. My doohickey. My dongle. My penis. Can't our main character... can't Giacomo just take, his shirt and just... clean it? I hope that noise came out just as bad as I thought it did. You know, like, heat up the lens. Noise suppression is catching it. Ugh, you hate to see it. You know what, chat? Just for fun. Noise suppression's off. Giacomo's gonna take his sweat-stained shirt, unfurl it from his burly, ripped pecs, and then put it on this dirty glass and go. And then him and Leonardo, reborn as Leonardo DiCaprio, will have gay sex together. It's obvious that I gotta clean the lens, right? Oh, and the noise just magically disappears. That's it. Oh, I forgot that I unlocked this thing earlier. Use this hand, or I need to place something on the plate. Yeah. It was hard to tell that the object was like lighting up. I don't know if it looked like that for anybody else, or it was just difficult. Oh, bye-bye. Mechanism could tell that once it's polished one thing, it must have polished the correct thing. Wow. Am I supposed to press all of them? Or does there have to be a specific order? Wait, did I just randomly get the right order starting out? I think I did. Well. Oh, okay. Spikes. Dice. Diamond. Soccer. No, that's not what I wanted. Spikes. Dice. Diamond. Shit, I think I missed dice and soccer. Yeah, no, don't think about it too hard, chat. Spikes. Dice. Diamond. Spikes, dice, diamond. Do. Spikes. Dice. Diamond. Dice. Wait. Don't you use your science words at me. I don't even know what a stellated cube is. I know what that is. Huh. There's got to be something that I'm missing here. I'm not sure what it is. Oh, 3. The powers that be have told you that we must hit 3. Wait. So does that mean starting from here? 1, 2, 3. So 2, 0, 3, 1. 2031. That's my well. All right, chat. I'm gonna give the hint spiel for a bit. So suggestions can count as hints if they are correct. I'm not gonna be angry if a chat member gives me a hint. I'm just gonna be a little bit disappointed when that's something that I'm already kind of thinking about. You're good, saith? I'm not gonna be as harsh as like some other puzzle game streamers regarding hints, but I will be disappointed. I'm your father, and I'm telling yous that I'm disappointed in your grades. Got an A- in history? You're grounded for a month. True story. Oh! Yeah, it is 100% telling me that's the third one of the loop, so. Diamond. Soccer ball. Spikes. Yeah. Nope, that's alright. Thinking out loud is fine, and I support it. It's just, it's hard when you're streaming a puzzle game. Goes back to Brutal Moose's example. He used to be really harsh on people who gave hints, and I don't want to be like that. I don't know. I can be, because the problem is that a lot of people don't realize that just thinking out loud can be a hint if it ends up being correct. And I completely understand that. I'm guilty of it too. Alright. Time to move close. Thus I went to the year 1995. But you ended up in the year 1508. You are asking how that is possible. The key element in the calibration process of the time machine is the special glove which you equipped when you went through the gate. Without it, the gate is almost useless. I built into it an important and irreplaceable component as a sort of safety precaution against anyone misusing the gate. My glove was damaged during the journey. Luckily, we still have the one you used, as we will need it. Exit the tower as soon as you can. Outside awaits the last fragment of the story and a little surprise. He's gonna give me a surprise? This is gonna be a nice salty surprise. DaVinci's salty surprise. I need to stop being a vile human being. My mom watches these streams sometimes. Sorry, mother. Oh! I finally realized what these keys were for. I'm an idiot. That stays there. I said you stay there. Go there. There. Cool. Shit. Wrong one. Well. I found a thing. Okay, so now I need to have this one up. should be correct. Oh, they need to be facing up. Might be. You know, I need to have the center dongle sticking up. Aha. Progress. Oh. I guess that's how this works. Oh shit. We've got a case of dropsy. Mm-hmm. Alright, I have access back down here. What does that do for me? Oh, I see what it does for me. You can do it for me. And you give me a thing. It is a metal handle. Think I know where that goes? It goes in the square hole. It's an ornate case with handle. Wow. Yep. See, that's why I was curious earlier, like, if I didn't exactly match the shape, if it would still let me in. Turns out, it does not in this game. I mean, I also went on a deep dive after it, after I locked myself out of my house. Don't worry about me. I'm fine. So I'm assuming now I actually have to, like, care about the numbers here. So, starting from there, I need 0507, right? I'm just gonna have to plug all the numbers in. Let's see. No. Well, I understand what that means. That's the thing that we just got. Interesting. Okay. I was curious what our character put in the notebook. A lot. Is that just an arrow saying to read this direction, or an arrow telling me that I need to look at 2? So 10, 15. Yep. Turns out, there wasn't really any lock and key services where I live, so I had to, basically call a local amateur locksmith to effectively break into my house for me. It was pretty cool. I didn't know that about Ohio. That sucks. Lockpicks are cool, man. See, lockpicking lawyer to understand why. Oh shit, cheap viewers? No way. That's not even like a good spoof username. That's just a jumble of letters and numbers. Okay? If you're gonna be a good spam bot, you better have a funny username. And that could be sad that a human didn't take it. Or... yeah. Yeah. I also have chat in a very good location for being able to see it quickly when I'm playing games. It's hard to be quick with chat, especially if you're playing an intensive game, but thank goodness I'm not. Otherwise I would have had to like call on the toucan and have him just enter stream to ban. You see, I don't like this because it indicates to me that I'm supposed to be like reading things in a direction, right? And I don't want to just like randomly put in these numbers. Wait, maybe it's telling me. So, how are you reading chat? I'm using the OBS pop-out chat, where I have actions directly next to usernames. So for right now, I could delete your message. I could warn you. I could time you out, or just flat out ban you. Those are just actions that I can take that are directly adjacent to your username in chat with each message. Alternatively, I could also go to stream elements that I have open. I think chat's there somewhere as well. Chat settings. So go into chat settings, go to my preferences, and it should be show mod icons, and you can see that. If you check that, then you should be able to see all the things you can do. Welcome to How to Stream with someone who barely knows how to stream. 5001. I'm gonna try 5001. Okay, so it is not the second number of each number. Shit, I guess I'll just try 2031. And then 8127. Okay, so it is a combination between these things, right? Like 2 arrows. Or... how does our character write them down? Okay, as 2 arrows. I was curious if they were meant to be 7s, but they're not. Because our character writes them down as arrows, so... I'm assuming I'm reading in this direction. I know these games. They don't want me to use math. Because I'm trying to think about ways that math can play into here. That ain't right. Shit ain't right. You see, I know games that are in this specific style, like the Room series and this series. I don't mind using math in puzzle games. In fact, I'm all for it if it's not like calculus levels. And that's only for like just general accessibility. I don't mind a little bit of calculus every once in a while. But for general accessibility to your game, you probably should not have a calculus puzzle. Unless it's just like teaching unless it's meant to be educational, like teaching someone, hey, you can find the area under this curve. Can we find the velocity of this ball, children? We got a bunch of position shit here. No, I had this issue in college and I still have this issue now. I'm really bad at mental mathing integrals. I can mental math derivatives depending on what type they are. But it's hard for me to mental math integrals. Even though there's simple ones that you definitely could be able to do. I don't think I ever got there in college. Zero, 1, 2, 8. Yeah. It's hard to visualize some integrals. Because at least, like... That it? Yeah. Zero, 1, 3, 2. Chat, I'm just spitballing here. I will actually take hints here. If anybody in chat has an idea on how this puzzle functions, I'm struggling with this one. Yeah, based on the information presented, I have no idea. Anybody in chat want to check if the universal hint system has this? 7, 5, 1, 7. Well, that didn't do it. I got no clue. Maybe 0, 0, 3, 2. Okay. Just out of curiosity, does UHS have this game? UHS has progressive hints built in, but if you... lay it on me. If you want to try progressive hints, lay it on me, chat. Okay. UHS has basically progressive hints built into it, which is why I always try to look for it first with puzzle games. It's hit or miss with more modern puzzle games, but I'd say, yeah. It's not good for modern puzzle games, typically, just because it's a focus on, like, point-and-click adventure games from, like, the past. But I believe it has all of the Nancy Drew games. I think, because I think did I use it for Thornton Hall? I may have had it up for Thornton Hall, but never actually used it. I don't know. Uh-huh, yeah. It is not a modernized website in the slightest. Let's see, I can also check. I have the internet available. I'm on it right now. It is math? Okay. Insert Futurama. I'm afraid we'll have to use math meme here. It is math? Okay. 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 So my first thought was just kind of add all these up together. But that also won't give a 4-digit number. I need a 4-digit combo, right? Or I could sum up like the digits in each row, so in each each spot. So 0, 1, 2, 8. Well, that's 11, so that's not it. I'm assuming addition, just to start out with. So if that's not it, all right, give me a second hint. Yeah, that weird symbol is the shape of the entry pad. Hold on, thinking brain has turned on. Come on, brain. I believe in you. It is in the shape of the entry pad. So my current assumption is that each one of these poles represents a number that I have to enter in back here. That's my current assumption. That assumption could be wrong. That's what I'm thinking about. It's not possible to take the... Well, I guess you could take the average. Let me just add up all the numbers and just take the one digit that pops out. So that's a 2, 7, 6, 2, 7, 6, 8. Okay, that was not it. All right. Lay it on me, chat. I'm already over the amount of time I had budgeted for this today. That's not an issue. I think this is probably the last puzzle of this area. But I think I'm ready for another hint. Check how each one relates to the previous one. 507 plus 508 plus 1016 Oh! I get it. I get it. I get it. So you're adding the numbers together. Yes. Yes. 508. 16. So then I'm going to be adding 2032 to the next one, which should make this one 4073. Wait, no. 4063. Bam, baby. I got it, baby. It only took a little bit of help from chat. I'm actually not upset that I got stuck on that, because I have never once in this game, in either this series or the Room series, needed to use, like, I'm afraid we'll have to use math. Like, the good thing is sequencing or sequences can be logical puzzles, and that's how I think about them mostly. Okay, you've got a plus attachment. So, my brain works weird when it comes to sequences. So, I know that you can ascribe mathematical formulas to sequences, but the way that my brain works is to find logical relations between them rather than trying to logical relations between the numbers rather than trying to find a functional relation. So typically my mental process starts with, oh, let's look at the addition between these numbers, see if there's any sequence that pops out. Nope. Let's look at multiplication and just keep on going down like just a mental list and then find something that works. Probably not the optimal solution method for those types of puzzles, but that's what my brain do. Also look at the rope physics. The physics are happening. Grab the thingy. Hang yourself. Do it. Oh yeah. Oh, he's not going to? Oh. Oh, it's like the game that Saith was playing. Never mind, our character's dead. No, it's literally Assassin's Creed. I'm go to the top of the tower in Firenze and jump off and do some hay. Chat, how long is this chapter? Is it worth it for me to stop here and come back when I'm a little richer? Okay, well that seems to be it that I can do right there. Gotcha. I'll keep on going. If Ratchet ends up being a little bit shorter today, that's okay. As much as I love that game, we'll continue playing it. That's not in question at all. Aha. There we go. Yay! Puzzle completed. I like rusty handles. Oh boy, it's a tile puzzle. Okay. So. Oh, did I just fuck it? No, okay, cool. So, I'm assuming I want to get them in order and then slot them, get them lined up and then slot them up in the order that the game wants me to. So that means it's going to have to go to the middle. You're going all the way to the left. I didn't mean to push that up. I need to get the circle down here. Okay, circle. Now you... Actually, I'm in a pretty good spot with this puzzle. Nope. Drop you back there. Take the tringle back here. Rotate. Bing. Bing wahoo. Okay, time to slot them in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, I heard you say it. I'm like, haha, that's my fault, I think. Do you not like saying rotate for everything now? I don't either. Please help me. I'm stuck in rotate hell. God help me when I have to rotate the patates when I'm making mashed patates. Okay, well. Perfect. That's exactly where I want you to be in the lasagna mental conditioning program. You are at a good spot. I found a wing nut. Your attachment point is square. You see, the problem is that there is a person on my Japan trip that said Smoge very often. And there's a specific thing that Smoge means, where it's basically just an adaptation of Sag. But oh my gosh, I have fully adopted Smoge. I will never look back. Smoge is love. Smoge is life. Why can't I look at the flowers? That's a phone buzz. Very cool. But it's sweet. Oh, I guess because I turned off noise suppression, you guys heard the phone buzz. Let me put that back on. Which means you've probably heard me make disgusting mouth noises too. Yay! Oh, I mentioned it? Okay. Am I dumb? I wanted to just, like, pull on the rope, but the game won't let me. Is it because I constantly forget what I've said on stream? Is that why? Okay, cool. See, the problem is that I turned my brain off a little bit for streaming, which is probably not the best idea. But when you've been talking at your phone paneling for an hour and 20 minutes, you tend to go a little bit crazy and forget what's going on with reality. I'm missing something. This is what I'm missing. I can send you a link to the paneling that I got. It's 12 panels per pack. Come with little adhesive things on the back. You can either stick, the entire back is adhesive, so you can either stick that. So you can either stick that directly to the wall, or you can take the little like corner pads that they come with, like they're little like corner sticky tacks that you can put on the wall. So I did that because I'm renting, and I don't want to destroy my wall. Wingnut does go here. Yeah, I will say the only audio thing I'm noticing from your end is that it seems like you're over compressing your audio. I think the compressor, putting a compressor on your voice is great, and probably something that I should do at some point, because I have noticed that I do get some resonance. So I've noticed that I get some resonance when I'm talking, and that could be fixed with a compressor-ish. But I think for the volume that you talk at, the compressor is overcompensating and cutting off some of the frequencies of your voice. It's hard to explain without. Let me see if I can demonstrate it sometime. I'll have to think about it. I can probably replicate the effect. I just need to think about it for a bit. Definitely. I wish I was leaving on a Thursday for Japan. That way I could come out, or even on a Wednesday, or like a Thursday morning. That way I could come down Wednesday night and do board games at the board game library. But alas, that is not the world we live in. I'm leaving on a Frib day. But yeah, it's hard to explain. Have you listened back to parts of your stream before? It's hard. It's hard to. Oh, I'm big dumb. There's a mechanism here. Yes, Frib day. Yeah. You're not doing Saturday board games. Well, that still doesn't work. Sag. And then we sometimes do online board games Sunday. Which I seem to forget about each instance. Oh, hello. Hello, Mask. Are you the Mask or are you the son of the Mask? Oh, you go on the skull. But yeah. If you haven't listened back to any of your streams yet, I'd recommend doing it just to get a good base of where your audio sounds on the output. Monitoring before stream is good. Yeah. I did have stream energy yesterday. Yeah. Monitor is good. But it's good if you're like either making a local recording or doing something after, or just looking at the Twitch VOD just for like a minute. You don't need to listen to the full thing just to understand what people hear, because I do that a lot and realize, oh shit, the game was too loud, even though chat lied to me. The game was too loud after all. That has happened more than once. But that's okay. It's funny when chat lies to me. Okay, so I'm assuming I'm gonna. Okay, so to make 10, you need to have a 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so I'll monitor myself just a little bit before stream, and then I won't touch it during stream, because I can't hear myself think if I have myself talking back to me, replaying the things that I've said. So this one has to all be ones. I know that to be true. To make a 9, or to make a 5, that's gonna be ones and a 1 2. Okay, that's good right now. Oh, because this isn't a standard thing, it can be 3 2 3 2. So what happens? That is incredibly relatable. Thoughts being too loud. I feel you on that. I hear you. You are seen, and you are heard. 1 1 2 3. That's at 7. Okay, there's a lot of ones here. Could put a 4 there. Rotate one more. Oh, that's at 7. Okay, that's better. This is good. This is good. You are not. You're one more. It's also 1 too high. It's also 1 too high. Is there any level that has only 1 1? No. But this one only has 2 options. It has to have a 1 there or a 1 here. So if I put a 1 in this position, does that fuck over the 5? Not necessarily. Does that fuck over that? No. Fuck over that? No. Well, I know this is 6. We have a 6 here and a 4 here. I know. He knows, he knows. Okay, so it's not conclusive which one needs to be there, so guess here for now. Because it puts the higher number on the 3. Or it puts the higher number on the 9. And on the 10. I think that's probably the correct orientation for that. For that row. This needs to be a 1. There are 2 1s on this wheel as well. Isn't this one, does that break anything? No. Yes. This 1 cannot be here. It must be here. Which means that everything else here in this column has to be a 1. And that lines up those 2 1s. My initial assumption here was wrong. These bottom 2 should be locked in. Wait, shit. I did it again. I thought about 6. Fuck me. I keep on reading the 6 and thinking of it as a 4. When chat's right, chat is right. Okay, that's still an impossibility. So this has to be the correct orientation for that bottom. Okay, now those 2 bottoms should be the 2 on the bottom should be correct. So it means I need to make 6 on the top. Need to have 1s here, 1s there. There's multiple options for that, so yeah. That's 5. Let's look at 6 here. So the only way to make 6 here. Oh, interesting. So this has to be a 3. There's only 1 3 on that top column, or that top row. Fuck me. I did it again. Okay, it has to be 1s for the 6. Thank you, chat. Okay, the only thing that's wrong right now is that the 10 and the 9 are switched. It has to be this one. Oh, I do. I just get a little bit fucked up sometimes. So, Giacomo, after I arrived in the year 1995, it was risky to reveal my presence to my acquaintances. I could not be sure how you would react, Giacomo, or even how my younger self would react standing face to face with his double from the future. I could not endanger the plan this way. Alas, I needed a sanctuary and found it with my old friend Luca Pacioli. Luca is a monk scientist and gifted mathematician that I can trust without reservation. In time, I will surely introduce you. Do you remember the Oculus Perpetual disappearing from your room? It was shortly after the unpleasant visit by Cesare Borgia in Corte Vecchia. I needed to borrow the device so I could follow the Duke unseen and see what he intends to do with the sketch he ripped out of your notebook. And I found out very interesting things. When I confided in Luca, he was astounded, and he told me something I cannot write in this letter, something I will have to tell you face to face with when we meet again. This is happening now. Giacomo, look behind you. No. So, the problem is that initially, all those petals were folded up, and some of those I was and I mentally was like, oh, that's a 10, that's a 9, blah, 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 blah. And mentally, I'm still reading a couple of those upside down.
How glad I am to see you, dear friend. 13 long years have passed before we finally meet again, Giacomo.
Leonardo, you look like shit. I thought we were in 1990. I thought you went to 1995 to be Leonardo DiCaprio. God.
You seem surprised. But if you looked carefully at what I left you on the mechanical table up in the tower, you must already understand. Everything that happened simply because it was part of my plan.
Sir, only 3 players actually read that because of the horrible script and the glare. I'm just putting that one out there.
Actually, to tell the truth, the fact that Borgia came through the gate with you was unexpected. But even then, we gained a head start over those dangerous people. We now have to hurry to one more place where my plans will either culminate or completely collapse.
And now we will stand here, awkwardly. Oh, you're not gonna say this line? I'll tell you the details on the way, Giacomo. I need your help now more than ever before, but we cannot delay a moment longer. Time is not on our side. Yay. That's where I'm going to leave it for this today. I'm going to go refresh my drunk. Get Ratchet and Clank prepped. I'm going to switch over. I'll be back in a couple minutes. See you guys then. Actually, it would be a good idea if I remembered to actually pull up. It would be a good idea if I actually pulled up the song that I'm using for BRB before I go to BRB. Top tier BRB music? It's never top tier. I don't know what you're talking about. Finish songs. What would be good for BRB? I could use my own song and then get myself copyrighted by myself. Um, sure. You're gonna get some piano music. I'll be back. Bye. Perfect timing. I just got back. So that is spacer music for an album concept that I've since decided not to go with. I made four short little piano ditties to basically serve as like basically markers in the album, basically like just to give some breathing room between like more active songs. I only made one of those active songs, decided it was shit, and scrapped the album. But I'm left with these short, like minute and a half long piano pieces that are not that bad. So maybe I'll bring out more of them later. But as of right now, it's not bad. That was me playing the piano, chat. The very short piano ditty that I wrote. Okay, well, I don't see it on my desktop. I'm looking for Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. I need to change the stream category. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. Change stream title. There we go. Cool. Like I said, I've been working on building like a small library of music that I can use for like BRBs and just background music for things. And what the fuck? What the fuck, internet? Internet? I swear on my mother's grave. She ain't dead, but the stream might be. What the fuck? Well, my back? My back chat? My frames are still dropping. The stream is still buffering. I went to go check my Twitch monitor to see if my title changed. I'm gonna hang out here for a... I'm gonna restart stream. Cool. I'll just stop that. I don't even know if chat got to hear my great piano song. My great minute and a half thing. Well, this gives me time to get stuff set up. So, hello, VOD watchers. This is a VOD exclusive segment. We are between streams because stream crashed. Just killed stream. We'll be back in a minute. See, I know that shit's fucked up whenever it takes a while for OBS to disconnect from Twitch. That's when I know shit's gone wrong. And Twitch still thinks that I'm live. Let me run a quick speed test and see if I even have the bandwidth to come back. Okay, Twitch hit. Twitch still thinks that I'm live? Damn, Bobby. Okay. Okay, Twitch has now recognized that I've disconnected. Let's hit that start button again. There we go. Twitch finally recognized that I quit streaming. Should be back shortly. Am I back? You should be seeing a still image of the game start. I'm still dropping frames. Stream Elements thinks I'm back. Have the frames stopped dropping yet? Nope. Not at all. Chat, can you hear me? We're back. All right, now we're gonna see how much latency there is right now. I'm gonna type out a message. Oogly, boogly, boo. See how long it takes for stream to actually catch up with that. My guess is a hot minute. Still a few stutters. Well, considering chat hasn't commented on the oogly boogly boo, I'm assuming they're a couple minutes behind. Like I have my Twitch monitor up and it's not showing shit. Is this in? Oh, my upload. Shit, my upload did tank. Shoot. You haven't even gotten to where I say oogly boogly boo as I type it. Yeah, much like my children, it might be time to abort this stream. Well, shoot. Well, this got scuffed. I need to get the world's longest Ethernet cable. Holy shit. I'm looking at my speed my internet speed, and it's just not coming back. Yeah. I think it's time to yeetus the fetus. Abort stream. Sorry, stream people. Sorry, YouTube people. Ratchet and Clank is not in the cards for today. Um, I was hoping it would be, but no. Uh, yep. Well, for the VOD watchers, I'm sorry. But the interwebs not getting better. Latency is not getting shorter. I can guarantee that. Um, yeah, we're gonna call it. I think I'm gonna keep on playing Ratchet and Clank over the weekend. If anybody on YouTube makes it to this point, thanks. Sorry. Short stream, I guess. I hate when I'm like in the mood to like keep on streaming and shit like this happens. Feels bad, man. I'll catch you guys later. You all have a wonderful week. Hopefully it's not too harsh. And I will see you guys next weekend for potentially more of this. I do have a bit of a hiccup in my stream schedule because I now have D&D on Saturday nights. And I don't know when else I can have time to stream. I'm going to petition for D&D night to move. Yeah. If I can get D&D night to move, Saturday streams can still happen. But that seems unlikely with how big our party is and the fact that we actually like have a schedule right now. So I'll catch you guys later. Should be back Friday night with more Ratchet and Clank or maybe something else. I suspect I will play more Ratchet though. See you guys then. Bye bye.